Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So for today's reading, we will be taking a look at what special message does God have for you today. And we have 3 piles to choose from. I already pre-shuffled the oracle cards today, so I hope that this will help you to connect more with the piles. But we have 3 piles to choose from again. We have pile number 1 with the Page of Wands, pile number 2 with the Fool card, and pile number 3 with the Judgment card. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps, which are in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading today about what is God's special message for you guys today. So pile number 1 for your card today, you guys chose the beautiful Page of Wands here, as well as this gorgeous crystal. Okay, so what I'm getting for you right away, pile number 1, there's something about self-expression in your pile that I keep picking up, because the Page of Wands, to me, it's all about self-expression, embarking on a new, maybe self-expression or creative journey. So I'm kind of getting your coming out of your shell. I'm picking up that energy of you're ready to come out of maybe like hermit energy or out of hiding, and you're ready to like embark on this journey of perhaps expressing yourself more or showing yourself to the world in some kind of way. You're definitely at the beginning though. It feels like you're right now at some kind of beginning, some kind of new journey that you're ready to go into, that's more related to your authenticity or to your self-expression. So I'm seeing maybe God wants to talk to you about this today, or he wants to give you messages around this topic. But as I mentioned already, we have your oracle cards pre-shuffled here just for convenience, and I hope that this also helps you to pick your pile easier and connect more with your pile. So I'm going to start with some oracle cards for you today, and then we'll get into your tarot cards, which we will shuffle on camera. So let's start with your main oracle card. You guys have trust the timing, trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Oh wow. Okay, so there is something about timing here. Trust the timing. Maybe some of you are getting impatient about your journey. That's something that maybe God wants to bring up to you guys today. It feels to me like with the Page of Wands right now, you're ready to embark on this new journey of self-expression and perhaps aligning yourself and connecting more with what's something that feels more authentic and more like connected to your soul, because I'm kind of getting very passionate energy from you, very creative or inspiring energy from you, pile number 1. And I feel that God wants to tell you today to trust the timing as how everything is happening and as to what has happened before, because it does feel like before you were kind of being prepared for something or prepared for what's to come right now, because there is some kind of wave here. I feel that you guys are going to go on some kind of wave in the next couple of months, perhaps a wave of opportunities, or it does feel like you have been, you know, like preparing for something, and now you're at the stage of like where you're going to be able to showcase what you have been preparing yourself for, or what has God been preparing you for. So time is not running out. That's something that God really wants to tell you. I feel that you're not behind. Maybe some of you feel like you're behind when it comes to pursuing your maybe creative pursuit or your passions in general, maybe your self-image as well. But I feel like God wants to let you know that you're not running out of time, that everything is happening in the perfect timing here for you. So trust the timing, trust how things are unfolding for you and at the time that are unfolding for you. Some of you might be comparing yourself to some other people and questioning why something happened for them, maybe at an earlier age or in a faster pace. But I'm kind of getting that things will happen for you like in the perfect time, in the perfect way. That's the thing about timing, you know, if you want to believe in it or not. But I do like to believe that for the bigger things in our life, divine timing is important, because it will help things unfold in the most perfect way for us at the most perfect time. So if some of you are maybe getting a bit impatient, I feel that God wants to let you know that perhaps maybe also this is your time, right? Maybe this is your time that you have been waiting for to be seen and to be expressed. is also what I'm getting. But there's, you know, trust the wave you came in on. It's kind of saying to me, trust how the process unfolded for you, trust how things have been unfolding for you, because it does feel like it has all been a journey. It has all been like this big wave that you have been riding. Very interesting. Okay, so there's something about timing. Let's see where this is leading you guys. Wow, look at the success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Beautiful. And you also have loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. Okay, I'm kind of seeing here, I feel that your journey has been quite lonely, pile number 1. That's what I'm getting here. Your journey to success has been quite lonely. Maybe you felt very detached from people during this time. It does feel like before you were in that kind of hermit energy is what I'm picking up. Because I feel that with the Page of Wands, you know, this is somebody to me who has very big dreams, perhaps also dreams that are creative to creativity, something that is like connected to our passions. So I do feel that with the success card here, you have very big dreams. You're a very big dreamer. You're a very goal-oriented, pile number 1. And perhaps your journey to success has been very lonely. Maybe you haven't been receiving a lot of attention from people, a lot of recognition, or maybe you felt like the people who you were working with weren't the most supportive of you, or you had to do everything alone, you know, you had to always do things by yourself, reach out to people by yourself. It feels like maybe in your eyes, and from your current point of view, you might feel like you've had to do everything alone on your journey. But you know, here it says, I know I'm never alone. Actually, I feel that if you really try to look at your situation, you will come to realize that perhaps God has been with you throughout this whole journey. In some situations, in some certain cases, you'll be able to find that God has been the one guiding you and that you have been never alone in your journey. Although maybe you have physically needed to do things by yourself most of the time, it does feel like God has been there with you to help you throughout this whole process, right? But it's all leading you to success. That's something that we need to point out here, which is very important, because you have the success card. It does feel like, you know, trust the timing of your success, and trust how the success is unfolding in your life. Because some of you right now, maybe you're feeling insecure because you feel like the success is not unfolding in the way that you imagined or in the way that you intended. Like you might feel like there's not enough people who are helping you with this, or not enough opportunities that are showing up in your life as you hoped for, or maybe the exact opportunities you wanted, right? For everybody, it's going to be different. But I feel that the general energy is that some of you are feeling insecure about the way to your success and the path to your success. And I feel like God wants to let you know to trust the time of how things are unfolding when it comes to your path to success, and to know that maybe even if you're physically alone, it's not always going to be that way is also what I'm getting, because there's actually quite a lot of people here on this planet. So I'm kind of getting that God will put people in your life soon as well, physically, that will help you to sort of bring the best out of you is what I'm getting, best out of your talent and your potential. But just know that even if in the past you felt alone physically, you were never alone spiritually. That's something that I'm getting here for you, pile number 1. Okay, I kind of want to move on to some tarot cards for you to see what is your special message from God today, pile number 1. What is the special message that God would like to deliver to you guys today? Let's get these 2. Maybe let's get one more. I'm feeling this one. Okay, so let's see what is your special message from God. Oh, look at this, the Page of Cups. You both have the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. Okay, let's see what else. You guys have the Knight of Cups. I'm seeing some kind of offers coming your way. I definitely feel that God is ready to, I'm hearing put opportunities or offers in your life. Interesting. Okay, you also have the Queen of Wands. Wow, so this is spotlight energy. It's giving me the center of attention energy. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people would actually kind of start to feel intrigued by you soon, or they will start to take interest in you. That's kind of what I'm getting, is that God is ready to put people, physical people, and offers in your life to make you kind of the center of attention here Four of Cups. Look at this. God is ready to fill your cup, guys. Whatever has been feeling, I'm getting like you have been feeling like there's something lacking in your life. You haven't been feeling completely empty. That's the thing though. You haven't been feeling like you're completely left out or completely, you know, left with nothing. But there has been something lacking in your life. And for some of you, maybe this has been people who will help you. Maybe it's mentors, maybe it's guides, maybe it's opportunities. Something has been lacking in your life. And I feel that that's what God is ready to offer to you, because we see here on the Four of Cups, the cup is being filled, right? And you have Page of Cups, you know, another cup coming in, Knight of Cups, another cup coming in. So it does feel like God is ready to fill whatever has been feeling lacking or empty in your life here. With the Queen of Wands, I'm getting like you're becoming the center of attention, or people are starting to feel more intrigued by you. And you, wow, Four of Wands. So this is to me about relationships, stability, foundations. There's something about people coming in your life here that I'm picking up, or connections that you will be making that will be very stable. They will be very like foundational. For some of you, this can also be about love, you know. It doesn't really matter whether it's about your career or about your love life, because it's a general reading. So just take the energy, you know. But if whatever you have been lacking, if it has been emotional love and support, I see love coming in. If it has been maybe finances, I see that coming in, or people, opportunities, I see that coming in. Overall, with the Four of Wands, there is going to be more stability moving forward in your life. And I feel that prior, your life has been a wave, right? Prior, your life has been kind of very unstable, I want to say, or maybe you had constantly have this kind of like trust of something that it's not really physically there in your life. But I feel that's what's going to change here, because God is ready to bring in something physical in your life. I want to say this is quite physical. And again, there's something about you becoming the center of attention. Like you have Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. It feels like you're transforming to the Queen of Wands. You're embarking on a new journey to find your Queen of Wands. That's kind of what I'm getting, because the Queen of Wands is always within you. It's always a part of us. Wow, get creative. And look at the wings here. That's beautiful. And you also have Ascension. Wow, another card with the wings. It does feel like God is preparing you guys for ascension. You have get creative. And I feel that really matches well with what I was saying about self-expression. So if some of you want to express yourself, express your creativity, know that this is your way to ascension. Know that this is the way this is your way to success, right? I'm sorry if you can hear any noises, by the way, but my neighbors are at home right now. So I do feel that you're expressing your creative side, Pawn number 1, will help you to guide your way to success as well. But it does feel like God is preparing you for ascension right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of opportunities are going to be put in front of you right now, because I'm almost kind of getting like your energy and your time of being in the back is over now. It's time to kind of make things more serious or more official is also what I'm getting for you. Let's take a look at your last 2 cards. Yeah, stepping into power. You're strong beyond measure. Yeah, there's something that you're stepping into right now. You're stepping into your power right now. You're ready to ascend. You're ready to, I feel, take things to the next level. And you guys also have in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. So God wants to assure you that everything is smooth sailing right now for you. Everything is in the flow. Again, trust the timing and trust how things are occurring, because I do feel that actually your path right now and your path to success has been very highly watched over by God, has been very highly protected by God as well. And I feel that a lot of the things that didn't make sense for you back then are going to start to make sense, because that's how it always is, right? There are some things in our past that maybe disappoint us, or we question why are they not coming in, why is it not happening? And then when it finally shows up, we're like, okay, I see why, and I see why it had to happen this way for me. I feel that is your case here, and I do feel that your time is coming in right now as you're watching this video, because you have the stepping into power card. This is not something that you should wait for. This is something that you are about to do. You're embarking on this new journey. So I'm almost kind of getting this message for you. This is your time, pole number 1. This is your time to step into your power. You have been preparing for this. And now I feel you're kind of in this energy of transitioning between the Page of Wands and Queen of Wands. So watch out the next couple of months, because I do feel you might be seeing a lot of opportunities or progress happening on your way to success. It does feel like, again, this is your time for ascension. So you have very beautiful energy, I want to say, pole number 1, right now, and especially for your next couple of months. I hope that this reading resonated for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pole number 2. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading today about God's special message for you guys today. So pile number 2 for your card today, you guys chose the beautiful Fool card right here. I love the image with the dog. And you also have the clear quartz crystal for today. Okay, pile number 1, what I heard for you right away, I heard very specifically, don't be afraid to do something new, or don't be afraid of changes. I do feel that right now God is kind of wanting to encourage you to either try something new, maybe pursue a new path, or do something that might feel like it's out of your comfort zone. That's what I'm getting. It might feel like a leap of faith. It might feel like it's an adjustment. It might make you feel uncomfortable, but that's why I'm hearing like step out of your comfort zone. Because right now, I feel God is encouraging you to perhaps do something new. The Fool card to me is always about like starting either from 0. Also, don't be afraid to start from 0, right? Don't be afraid to, if some of you are feeling like, okay, this is not working for me anymore, I feel like I need to do something new, don't be afraid to do that as well. But the main message I heard for you, pile number 1, is don't be afraid of doing something new, or something that feels, right, maybe risky, or it's out of your comfort zone. Let's see your oracle cards. I did pre-shuffle them for today's reading, but we will shuffle your tarot cards on camera. I just thought this would be more convenient and maybe help you to connect more with your piles while choosing them. But let's see your main oracle card for today. Wow, look at this, jump in. Undormant energy, hope that's how you pronounce it. Adventure, say yes to change. Wow, okay. So you have jump in. You know, this is the kind of energy where God is really requesting from you to just do something. It does feel like you're one step away from jumping into something new, in a new experience, taking a leap of faith. And I feel like God is encouraging you to do this. I'm kind of getting like you have an opportunity right now to do something that can be very life-changing for you. Because you have adventure, say yes to change. If right now you have the opportunity to change a situation in your life, right? To take a step that will create change in your life. And although the step might seem like an adventure, or maybe it doesn't always have to be risky, it can just feel uncomfortable. It can just feel like it's a stretch or something like that. I feel that this is God confirming to you to just do it. Jump into this new experience, because I feel it will lead you to big changes. It will lead you to a whole new different world that you didn't really expect it to come in. I want to say that your path ahead is very clear, actually, pile number 2, as soon as you make this change. I see this path bringing in, with the clear quartz, a lot of clarity, a lot of answers, a lot of you finding yourself and finding your way. And I feel that you will enjoy it quite a lot here. You know, sometimes the Fool is really needed, because sometimes the Fool energy, although it can sometimes be perceived as reckless, I don't feel like that's the case in your reading. I feel that sometimes we need that energy so that we do something that's going to push us toward change, right? So if you have an opportunity right now to create change in your life, say yes to something, whether it's a person offering you maybe this new job, or maybe it's you wanting to move somewhere, right? Or do something new. Say yes to this opportunity, because I feel that it's going to lead you to a lot more than you expect, is mainly what I'm getting. You also have relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay, interesting. And you also have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Okay, I like this energy. So for some of you with the relationships card here, it could be about a person. Maybe some of you want to maybe change your business partner. Maybe it's your relationship partners, you know, who knows, maybe it's your friends. But if some of you feel like you need to make some kind of changes when it comes to a partnership or a relationship, I'm seeing this yes, like this is a yes from God, saying that you can look in another place. You can choose something else for yourself because it does feel like it will bring more love for you. But you also have, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. I feel that there's like this energy of God wanting to encourage you to start seeing the good outcome of what can come out of the situation. Don't always think of the worst case scenarios, what I'm hearing for you. Don't always think of, but it's maybe not exactly what I wanted. It's not exactly like this. It's not, don't try to find the flaws in everything is what I'm getting. Try to look at the positive things of, you know, these opportunities that are right now in your life and these moments. Try to see the light, try to see the positive, because it will really shift your perspective. Always in everything, there is a flaw and there is something good that we can look at, but you know, what's the point of always looking at the flaws, always picking at every situation when there's also positive sides to it? So I feel that when it comes to creating this change, there is this energy of trying to look at the positive side, try to look at the positive outcome that can come out of this. Again, I'm kind of picking up this very specific message. For some of you, it might resonate of like you wanting to move away from a person because you have the Fool starting from 0 when it comes to relationships. That's kind of what I'm connecting that with. If some of you feel like maybe when it comes to love, you want to look for other people, you want to look for other partners, maybe you haven't, that's something that you haven't considering, that can also resonate for you. It could be also about your business, maybe about your friends as well. But for some specific group of people there, you need to hear this as confirmation. And again, this will only resonate to you. Take it only if it resonates. But if you have been feeling like you are ready to step away from a person and look in another direction, I feel like God is saying yes to you right now. Okay, very interesting messages for you here, pile number 2. I'm not sure if I have been calling you pile number 1 throughout the reading, but I'm sorry if I did. Okay, let's get your tarot cards and let's see what else does God want to tell you today, my lovely pile number 2. God, what is the special message you have for pile number 2 today? I'm gonna get these cards for you guys. Let's take a look here. What is your special message for today? Wow, the Star card. Oh, this is very powerful. I just heard you're about to uncover a huge potential of yours, a huge talent. Guys, if you are thinking about accepting an opportunity that might feel like you're starting from 0, I want to tell you this would be the best decision of your life. That's what I'm getting from your pile. Like, if you're thinking about creating some changes right now, whether it's about leaving a person, whether it's about leaving maybe current place of residing, maybe a job, but you have like a plan, right? You want to transition into something new. I want to say that you would be making the best decision of your life because you have the Star card here. You have huge potential to be closing yourself somewhere where you feel like you can do more and you can do better. It will be such a waste of potential is what I'm hearing for you. Page of Swords, exactly. There is something new that you're embarking in on. The Moon card, okay. Knight of Cups. Yeah, I'm hearing you're safe to pursue. And wow, the Lovers, look at this. So although this is something very uncertain, I want to say with the Moon, you might feel a lot of confusion about it. The best way I'm going to refer to in your reading is an opportunity to change something. And for a lot of you, this is going to manifest in a different way, right? Because it's a general reading. But the main energy I'm getting right now, you have an opportunity to accept something or to create change in your life. And it might feel very confusing with the Moon. The journey might feel very uncertain. Like, I don't know what's to come if I say yes to this. But that's why you have the Fool. That's why you have adventure. It does seem like an adventure, right? It does seem like, I don't know what can really come out of this. And I don't know if it's the right move for me. But I would say it would be such a waste of an opportunity to not go after this and accept it. Page of Swords is also saying to me, you have a lot to learn also through this journey. You will learn a lot. You will build yourself up more. So don't feel like you're underprepared or don't feel like you don't have enough knowledge for this. I feel that you have enough to begin and you will learn along the way. Knight of Cups is telling to me, guys, you're safe to pursue your decision. You're safe to move along this path because it does feel like things will unfold for you in a very stable way. It might not be the fastest way, right? But it will be quite stable, I want to say. And with the Lovers, this is amazing. This is, I'm getting there. This is a divine match, right? This is, whether it's about relationship, whether it's about purpose or life path, I feel that right now, the decision that you're about to make will be very life-changing for you long-term in a very positive way, because it's what you're meant to do. It's what your soul wants you to do. This is a soulmate card. The decision that you're going to make right now, pile number 1, it's one that is destined to happen. And I feel that's what God wants to tell you. And he wants to encourage you again, don't waste your potential, because this opportunity is giving you potential to create really big change and to put yourself where you need to be, where you belong. That's something that I'm getting. Some of you are not resonating with your current environment because you feel like you have more potential than where you are currently, and you naturally don't feel like you belong there because you're meant for more, you're meant for better and for more. And I feel it would be such a waste of an opportunity if you don't accept it right now and you don't move forward with this. Dare to dream, exactly. Look at this. Don't give up on your dreams, pile number 2. You can't give up. Some of you are just like, I feel that right now you actually have the opportunity to pursue your dreams. It might not seem exactly right. Maybe it's a smaller opportunity, so you're not even recognizing it as an opportunity. For everybody, it's going to be different. For some of you, it's very obvious right now. You might have an offer to pursue something that has been your dream, but it might feel risky, right? Because it will require you to maybe leave some other things in your life. But God is saying, dare to dream. You also have the Star card, right? Dare to go after your dreams right now. Don't settle for less, because it will be such a waste of your potential. Let's see your last 2 cards. Navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. So this card is very similar to the Moon energy, because with the Moon card, it's always depicted that it's night, you know, we can't really see the way, but there is a path still. And we have to navigate by the stars. We have to use the light of the moon to guide our way, which again, it's dark, it's not very well lit, but it's there to guide us directly to what we want to. So you have to follow your bliss. God is saying right now, follow the path that is presented to you right now, because it will lead you to your dream, to where you want to be. And you also have gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. Clearly to me, there is a path presented to you right now. I feel this really keeps confirming throughout your reading that right now, there is definitely a path that's presented to you, pile number 2, and it will be such a shame if you don't take it. It will be such a shame to turn away, but you know, we always have free will, and I'm hearing like God is saying to you, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to, right? Nobody is going to force you to do this. Nobody is going to push you into this. You have the free will to decide what you want to do with your life, but it would be such a shame to not accept this opportunity, to not say yes to the change, to not say goodbye to this thing so that you can pursue something that feels more right to you. It might feel more frightening, it might feel more uncomfortable in the beginning, but you will get used to it. You will learn along the way is what I'm getting. You don't have to have the entire path figured out from the beginning. That's something that I feel it's stopping you. It's like, you feel like you know your first few steps, but what are you gonna do after? Those moments are gonna come in as you go. Nobody knows the extent of the entire journey from the beginning, right? It's all about taking the first few steps that are in front of us, and then when you pass those steps, the other few steps that you need to take will show up for you. That's how the path, you know, that's the path of the moon. It's the journey of the moon. It's not, everything is not there. Everything is not in your sight right now. But as you go along the way, as you move closer and closer to the moon, things will become lighter, things will become more apparent to you. So I do feel when it comes to pursuing your dreams right now, say yes to this opportunity that you have, because it will lead to your potential and to what's meant for you is what I'm getting, pile number 2. So you have a very beautiful reading today. I hope that this resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading today about your special message coming from God. So pile number 3 for your pile today, you guys chose the beautiful Judgment card. I love the image right here. And you also have the, I forgot how this crystal is called, but it's a yellow crystal. Okay. So pile number 3, you have the Judgment card. There's something about alignment that I'm hearing for you, and something about your life purpose, something maybe about the direction of your life purpose or your path right now that I feel God wants to bring up for you. Let's take a look at your cards so that we can know exactly what this is about. I already pre-shuffled your oracle cards for today. I hope that this helped you to connect more with the pile when you chose it, but we will shuffle your tarot cards on camera. So let's start with your first oracle card. You guys have all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Okay, what I'm hearing with this card for you is that you can trust yourself right now when it comes to the steps that you're taking, because they will all lead you to your purpose, or to your home, to what your alignment feels like it's to you guys. It feels like whatever you choose right now, or whatever step you take, God wants to let you know they will all lead you to the same exact place, because it's where you're meant to go. So some of you maybe you have inner authority and intuition. Some of you, there is like, I'm getting this energy, you might be questioning your intuition, you might be doubting yourself when it comes to your pursuit and your paths ahead, because you are concerned whether they're going to take you to where you want to go, whether it's the right step for you to take that will lead you to your life purpose. But I'm kind of getting whatever you choose right now, it's the right thing for you. There's like this energy of like all decisions lead to the same outcome for you right now, because you have all paths lead home. Right? Maybe they will take you through a different journey, but it seems like whatever you choose right now, wherever way you go, they're still going to lead you to where you need to be, because it's your alignment. You can trust your intuition, your inner authority right now to, it says turn your gaze within. It's saying, you know, don't focus on the out world. Don't focus on the outside and the circumstances. Focus on within. Focus on, perhaps maybe some of you have been focusing too much on the out, you know, the 3D, the reality, and you haven't been connecting enough with yourself. That's why you haven't maybe coming into some contradictions when it comes to pursuing your path. Some of you, because you haven't been so within, perhaps you also haven't been able to connect maybe with God or your spirit guides as much. But I am kind of getting this message of like ground yourself, connect more within. I'm also hearing some really like breakthrough ideas are ready to come to you. So turn more within so that you can receive this. Because the light bulb is always giving me energy of like, if some of you feel confused about how to go about something or how to pursue something, take some moment in silence, because the ideas will come to you. I swear this always happens to me whenever I feel confused about how to pursue something or what is my next step, right? I always love taking walks, and there's just like this light bulb that lights up in my mind, because it allows your mind to be quiet. It allows your mind to not be distracted. And truly the answer is always within. And I feel that our intuition only comes up when it's quiet, when we're not distracted. So try to do some things that will help you to connect more with your intuition and your inner self, so that the ideas, the messages can start coming through. You guys also have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Wow. Yeah, you guys can really rely on your inner voice right now, because this is how God speaks to you. This is how, you know, your spirit guides, your angel, this is how they communicate to you, through your intuition, through your inner voice. And some of you, if you have been feeling confused about which way to take, I feel that God wants to let you know, whatever you do is going to lead to the same outcome for you right now. Just the journey might be different, but to reassure yourself, again, there's something about your intuition, and turn your gaze within, right? Your inner voice. There's something about listening to your inner voice. This is what's going to lead to answers. When we say answers are within, I know it can be very confusing, especially if you're, right, if you haven't explored that really much, and it might feel like very vague, I want to say, and it does sound very vague, right? The answers are within. But the best way I can describe it is just really they are within, but we are suppressing it because our mind is too focused on what are the circumstances, what is happening in the outer world, what's happening in the 3D. But the answers can come through only when we quiet the mind, only when we quiet the ego, when we quiet, you know, that anxiety, that feeling. And I feel the best way to do that is to ground, to connect with the nature. At least for me, that's what works the best. Like going on a walk is the best thing for me when I feel like I need to quiet my mind and I need to connect with my intuition. So I feel that there is this need to trust your intuition and where your intuition is leading you right now, pile number 3. And you also have purpose. I know what I am here to do. Yeah, it seems like you know, right? It seems like, you know, the thing is, like, I feel we always know, but there is like that voice in our mind that's like, but I don't know about this. It's not realistic, right? That's the best way I can put it. And it feels like you guys know what you need to do right now. So trust where you're being led with your intuition. Trust where you're being led right now with that inner voice, because it's leading you in the right way, but maybe to your mind, and maybe when you connect it to the circumstances and to the 3D and maybe the stories of other people, it doesn't make sense why you should take these steps. But that's why we should always look at our journey in a very personal way, because it's very personal to us. So just trust where your intuition is leading you right now, because it does feel like it's leading you to your purpose. Very beautiful, because the Judgment is basically the card of your life purpose. Is the angels showing up in your life to wake you up to pursue your life purpose. And I feel that right now you're being awakened to your life purpose. So trust where this path is leading you. You can rely on your inner guidance and inner voice. Let's see your tarot cards. Okay, so the 2 of Cups is wanting to come out for you guys. Let's see what else. I'm hearing become one with yourself. God, what is the special message that you have for my lovely pile number 3 today? Okay, let's take these cards. Actually, I kind of feel this one as well for you. So let's see. I felt this one very strongly. Let's take a look at this one first. Oh, wow. The 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. Yeah, definitely something, a message about unity, no? Because we have here the infinity sign, and the 2 of Cups is the unity. So I'm hearing become one with yourself. The one that you need to connect to right now, pile number 3, is God and you. That's what I'm getting. Connect with your intuition, connect with your, I'm going to put these 2 cards together because I feel that they're very fitting, but connect with you right now. You don't need to look outside is what I'm getting. Some of you might be feeling lost about how to pursue something, and I'm hearing you don't need to look, the answer is, you're never going to find the answers by looking outside. That's what I'm getting. You're never going to find the solution by looking outside. Where you will find it is within your intuition, and the answers are always within. That's, you know, what I was saying before. I know it can sound vague. The answers are always within. What do we exactly mean by that? We mean that our intuition, we as ourselves, we know what we need to do. Our higher self know what it needs to do, but sometimes it can be suppressed by our ego and by our personality. And I feel that's something that you need to quiet down. And you know, the way that you do that is by grounding, is by realizing that there is more to life than what we see, right? Because our ego likes the facts, right? It likes to see results. It likes to see this and this and that. But our intuition knows more than that. It knows that life is beyond what we see, right? So in that case, connecting with your intuition, I feel will help you a lot. 8 of Pentacles, okay? You also have the Devil. Interesting, it came in reverse. I don't usually take reversals, but maybe we will keep it that way. Let's see what else. Yes, the Hierophant. Look at the key. Maybe actually we'll put the Devil upright, okay? Just to even all the cards. Okay, you have the Hierophant, so there is a key here. Interesting message. Wow, the High Priestess. This is the card of the intuition. I feel like, you know, when we all think of the High Priestess, we think of our intuition, right? Or of our inner guidance, our higher self. And that is really showing up in your reading today. Especially with the Hierophant. This is somebody who knows the answers to everything. This is somebody that people come to for guidance, for mentorship, for consultants, because they have the answers. They have the key to everything. And maybe for some of you, you have been receiving signs in your dreams, maybe in your sleep, maybe before you go to bed. This is where your mind is the clearest. But for some of you, have been receiving signs and messages in your dreams. So take that as a sign if it's a yes for you. But also, it's confirming to me that you already have the answers and you don't need external validation on how to go about something and how to do something, because you already know. I'm seeing here with the Devil that your mind has been a bit distracted, perhaps by, or I'm kind of getting like you maybe have been swayed away by what you see. Maybe what's shiny as well, right? And there's nothing wrong with wanting materialistic things and wanting shiny things. But when they're taking away and they're distracting us, I feel that's when it can become maybe an issue for some of you, because it's distracting you from within. It's distracting you from what is your inner guidance telling you to do. So with the Devil, it does feel like here you have been maybe tempted by some things, or you have been distracted by some things. Maybe you have been tempted by negative thinking, or that feeling of not trusting yourself, right? There is something that has been trying to distract you. The Devil can also show up just as distracting you from your inner guidance, but I feel that's something that you need to work on with the 8 of Pentacles here. You can do this by working through it. You can work through this, because I feel that your inner guidance knows what you need to do, especially when it comes to the path of your career here with the 8 of Pentacles. So some of you have been feeling like you have been feeling distracted, not being able to connect with yourself, not being able to really connect with God. I feel that God wants to let you know that it's time to tune back more within. It's time to tune back more in the intuition, because that's where you will find the very clear answers as to where you need to go and what you need to do. Because again, it's always within. Wow, surrender. Yeah, there's something about, I want to say, your relationship to either yourself, your intuition, to God, to your spirituality. There's something about that that I feel like maybe some of you have been distracted by recently, or you have been focused too much on the reality, too much on what's in front of you rather than what's within you. So there is this energy of surrendering. There is this energy of connecting more. Because to be honest, what I'm feeling here for you with the surrender, when this shows up, it's telling us to rely on what we cannot see, because life is beyond what we see, right? So it does feel like a lot of you have been distracted by what you're seeing, and that has been making you feel blocked. It has been making you feel maybe resistance, or like there is obstacles on your way because you're trying to pursue something in a very factual way, I want to say, which there's nothing wrong with being practical, right? But sometimes when we get too much in that energy of like completely avoiding our intuition, we start to feel very tense. We start to feel very frustrated, right? That's why the Devil here is in your card, in your spread, sorry. So there is this energy of needing more to connect within. That's your last 2 cards, pile number 3. You have impasse, reflect and redirect your energy. Yeah, so there's a need for you to reflect on that. Some of you are feeling frustrated because you have It feels like your path is very tense. That's what I'm getting. Like your path has been very pushy. It has been very frustrating even for some of you. Reflect and redirect your energy. You're putting too much focus on what you see. You're putting too much focus is what I'm hearing on the 3D reality. Yeah. So redirect and reflect your energy, or reflect and redirect your energy. And you have finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Wow. Yeah, I feel this is really confirming to you, or to me, your message for today, pole number 3, that God wants, I'm hearing let God in. That's what I'm hearing for you, pole number 3. You have been focusing too much on, again, what we can see in life. And I kept repeating this in your reading, but I feel it's what you need to hear, is that life is more than what you see. And I feel that God is almost giving me this message for you, like, let God in, let spirituality in. You need to let this energy in. I know for some of you with the devil here, it's Capricorn energy. And it's kind of giving me the energy, maybe you're trying to over control everything that's happening in your life. Maybe you're trying to, right, have everything so calculated to the point where it becomes frustrating. Maybe you really like to have control of everything that's happening in your life. And we all do, right? But there's opening to source, opening, you know, surrendering. And the Hierophant actually can oftentimes talk about religion. It can oftentimes talk about our spiritual beliefs, traditional beliefs. So I am kind of getting this energy from God, just like you can rely a bit more on spirituality than you think. You can rely more on your inner voice than you think. You don't always have to find the answers in the 3D. Sometimes we can, right? But I feel for you right now, what you need to hear is to, and I mentioned there's something about unity, something about connecting here. I'm hearing connect more with God for your pile, or connect more with your intuition in order to receive the directions and the instructions that you need to progress and to move forward when it comes to pursuing your life purpose and pursuing your path. I feel that this is where you guys will find your answers. But that's what I have for you today, pole number 3. I hope that this reading resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.